That's good. That's good. That's good with y'all. How is everybody doing? How everybody doing? I guess and I hope and I pray that we all are prepared for this trading week. Whatever that you did, bro, I hope and I pray that you did back test, you did forward test, you did look for everything that you were supposed to be looking for, and you most of all prepared yourself for this trading week. This is your boy Harlem, and I'm back with another video. So on today's video, there's gonna be a trade breakdown. Like I said, that I'm gonna be sharing a trade breakdown on my outlook. On my last video, I shared that I'm gonna be having a trade breakdown of how I took this regular trade on, I think it was on Thursday. Was it Thursday? Yeah, it was Friday. My bad. It was Friday. So I don't really want to share that like I made profit or that like I'm making profit. I just want to basically share why or how I take trades and why I take trades and to what zones and to what levels am I looking for trades. You feel me, people? So this is like everything that I'm gonna be sharing is bread and butter. You feel me, people? It's just the importance of trading support and resistance. Never mind the sounds. You guys know that like we have a little kid inside the crib, so we can't stop him from being happy. He can't stop us from working. You feel me? So now when I now look at the overall structure of USD of German daily, so let me just say this before I start. There's no daily, there's no 4 hour. This is strictly the hourly time frame. I didn't look for any confluence on the hard time frame. I just saw something from the hourly time frame and I went for it. So now let's remember that like we still are having this daily time frame rising wedge, right? From the daily time frame, you can go check it out. So now when we now have a wedge and we now have price moving sideways, right? So from a rising wedge and price moving sideways, creating resistance and creating support, tapping on resistance and tapping on support, tapping on resistance and tapping on support, tapping on resistance and tapping on support. You feel me, people? So now, when I now saw that like prices kind of like in a support and resistance zone or type of structure, the only thing that I was positive with, or the only thing I was looking for, because now price on, I think it was on Wednesday. Yeah, on Wednesday, I saw that like we're having multiple rig rejections and price pushed to the downside Wednesday and Thursday. So now, when I woke up on Friday, so on Friday, when I was looking for an entry, because I start trading from 9 a.m. in Southern African time, Central African time, 9 a.m. It's probably like 7 a.m. in the UK. I'm not sure. So now when I now saw that like, okay, prices tapped on our resistance, not once. It tapped once on Thursday and it dropped and came back again and started having some bullish depletion and that bearish momentum, right? So now when I now focus on this, price has been tapping on resistance, right? 3 times, not once, not twice, but 3 times on current market price, not on the overall, but like focusing on current price. So now when I now saw that like price has been tapping on resistance, right? When I now saw that like prices failing to break resistance and prices tapping on resistance, right? So the only thing I was looking for, it was for a momentum candle in order for me to take continuation trades to the downside or reversals to the downside, because we are on resistance. We're looking to reverse from a bullish to a bearish trend, right? So now when I now look to myself that like I'll be looking for a momentum candle before I can take what reversals to the downside, right? So pre-London, so in pre-London, which is 9 a.m. in Southern Africa, I'm not sure what time it is in the UK. Yeah, I think it's 8. Yeah, I think it's 8 or 7 a.m. 8 or 7 a.m. I just looked at my watch. 8 or 7 a.m. So when I now saw this momentum candle from price rejecting or from price having bullish depletion on our resistance and that bear momentum on our what? On our resistance, right? I was now looking for what? For a momentum candle in order for me to take reversals to the downside. I repeat, price has been tapping. I repeat, price has been tapping on resistance, right? Price has been failing to break resistance. Multiple rejections, bullish depletion, and bear momentum, right? Bullish depletion and bear momentum. So with a bearish engulfing candle, which retraced some candlesticks right there. You can tell how many candlesticks it retraced, which was like a pre-London candlestick, a pre-London session candlestick, the bearish engulfing candlestick. It was our pre-London candlestick. So when I now saw the like our pre-London candlestick is bearish, closed fully bearish, right? I repeat, when I now saw the like my pre-London candlestick closed fully bearish. The only thing I was looking for, it was for a continuation or a reversal to the downside, because I had enough confluence into why I have to take short or sell trades, right? Price tapped on resistance on Thursday. Price came back on resistance on Thursday, and price failed to break resistance on Friday. And price had a big engulfing candlestick, right? So with a big candlestick, with a bearish engulfing candlestick, the only thing I was looking for was for a continuation to the downside. So the candlestick, which I took an entry from, as soon as I was about to take an entry, price impulsively pushed to the upside. You follow me, people? Price impulsively pushed to the upside. So when price pushed to the upside, I told myself that like if price fails to break again on the zone, I would look forward reversals to the downside like I was anticipating. But now this candlestick was what? Was bullish. Boom. Was a bullish engulfing candlestick until it turned and traded bearish below my what? My bearish engulfing candlestick or my pre-London candlestick. I repeat, people, with a bearish engulfing candlestick on my pre-London, on my pre-session open. The candlestick which I took an entry from on our London opened and impulsively bullish, right? The candlestick was impulsively bullish, pushing to the upside. As soon as the candlestick tried dropping to the downside and tried trading below my pre-London candlestick, which the candlestick was bullish and reversed and turned bearish. That was it. That was it. I had enough confidence to say, you know what? Prices rejecting, prices a spike, prices rejecting, and prices still trading below my zones. Why not would I look forward? Why would I not take a trade in anticipation of what? Of a reversal to the downside, right? So now, how I took this trade, people, it's just bread and butter. It's just bread and butter. You can use it in any forex pair, whether you're trading gold, you're trading UC, you're trading the EU, you're trading the GU, you're trading GJ, you're trading the bond, you're trading stocks, you're trading Bitcoin, whatever shit that you would be trading, people, support and resistance works on my side. So let me repeat how I took this trade once again. Price tapped on resistance 3 times, right? Price has been tapping on resistance for 3 times. So with price tapping on resistance for 3 times, the only thing I was looking for, it was for a momentum candlestick in anticipation of price is failing to break resistance. We did have a momentum candlestick which was fully bearish, which closed fully bearish. So with a candlestick closing fully bearish, the only thing I was looking for, it was a continuation to the downside once price traded below our previous pre-London candlestick, and that was it. You follow me, people? So how I trade support and resistance it's entirely different. It's entirely different, people. So let me try and make a quick example before I end the video. So price is on support right there. Price tapped on support, right? Price closed below support and price closed above support with a retest above. So with a breakout and a break back in and a retest above, I'm anticipating what? Continuations to the upside. But in this instance, price did what? Price pushed again on our support right there, right? So with price pushing again on our support, I now have a double top. I now have a double bottom right there, 1. So my first confluence is that price had a breakout and a break back in. That's my first confluence. My second confluence, price has a retest above from a breakout and break back in. That's my second confluence. My third confluence is price giving me a double bottom on my support. So, right, that's my third confluence. My fourth confluence is price trading above the previous above the previous highs. And that's my fourth confluence in anticipation of a continuation to the upside, right? So This is like bread and butter, people. This is bread and butter. How I trade support might be different from how other traders trade support, right? But at the end of the day, long as price is failing to trade, long as price is failing to break support, we reverse and we be bullish. Long as price is failing to trade, long as price is failing to break resistance, we reverse and we be bearish, right? So this is how I took this trade. But this trade is entirely based on how I trade support and resistance. It's not a thing of me having to promote my shit so you guys can subscribe to my work, or so you guys can give me, or you guys can subscribe to my shit, or so you can make, or so you can do what? You can give me views and likes and comments on anything or type of shit like that. This is just educational stuff, people. I'm trying to give you as much information as I could because I never got the privilege, or I never got a chance. I never got the privilege and a chance to do what I'm doing right now. So privileged are those who would be looking or who would be doing what I'm doing, and grateful are those who would be using what I'm using to build on what they have. So people, this is how I took this trade. Failed to break off resistance, bear engulfing candle, bullish and bearish open, bullish open and a bearish close in anticipation of a reversal to the downside. And that was it, people. So that's your boy Harlem. That's all I got.